Hey guys, I'm back with another devlog for Rebellion, the game I'm working on. Now, in the last one, I didn't have attack working. Now, if you look at this here, that's the attack radius that I've set up using a game object. It was the easiest way to do it. And what I had a problem with was the animations. Now, the default animator is cool, but when you're trying to do state machines and everything, it can become a huge pain in the behind. So I went ahead and made it where my animations just play on key press. So I have attack here. And if you notice, I probably should adjust the attack area, but it matches the sword closely. Just Now, of course, this here is the moving attack. I'm not too happy with the animation where um, the character moves like that. But once there's background and more depth and stuff to the game, it might look better. Now, as a caveat with my game, if you're sprinting, you can't attack. There's no sprint attack. So, oops. Yeah, and if you fall off, you respawn. If you fall off the world. Um, so, yeah, that's going to make it where you have to stop and walk to attack, or stop completely to attack. Now, if you're jumping, you can attack, and if you're jumping and moving, you attack like that. Now, I set the parameters to check for the velocity of the player, so if the velocity isn't zero, like right now, the X velocity is zero. I'm not moving, so it plays this attack, and if I jump, okay, now if I'm moving in either direction, if I go this way, the velocity goes up, and it goes up in positive numbers on the X, and this way it goes down. Either way, it's not zero. So it's a pretty good detector of that. Let me turn the gizmos off there, so you don't have to see all that. So yeah, if you're in the air moving, but if you're holding down that shift button, and moving, you're not going to attack. So basically, if you sprint to jump and you're still holding the shift, you're not gonna, you know, attack. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but I think it's gonna make for more skilled gameplay, in my opinion. So, running and jumping, you go pretty far and you're hauling butt. You can't pull your sword out, you're going too fast. you know, but normal jump, you're cool. Um, Now, I have the jump set pretty stellar. So if you notice, I don't know if you can notice, but when you land, the camera shakes. But watch this. You can actually jump right before you land. So you see no camera shake. It took me a lot of refining so that, bad, poor eye coordination, whatever. Same thing here. You can jump a slight time after you've walked off of a ledge. Um, that's just to make the controls feel more responsive. I think I'm going in the right direction. Like I said, though, the animation here for attack, I'm not so sure. I mean, I would almost rather he stand still and just the sword comes out and, thrust. But at the same time, in real life, if you thrust a sword, you're going to pivot and move. So I think it only looks so crazy because there's no grass or anything in front of the player. I think after some level design, it's going to be a lot better. And this right here, I might make the animation a little bit slower. I don't know. Right now, you can spam the enter key to attack, and I might change that. I have the ability to put delays, like on a timer, when you can press the attack button. I might up that so that you can't. You could still spam it, but it'd be slower. I'm having problems like the jump. I've found a way where you can't spam it. You can't just hold space and jump. The attack, though, I'm having some issues with finding a way to where you can't just hold the button and attack all the time. Of course, this is just devlog 1. I don't have many hours into this. I already have the parallaxing script working, if you notice. it's a bit, it's going a bit fast, but the backgrounds all move at different speeds for parallaxing. I'm going to add that when you start moving, the camera will pan all the way over in one direction. Um, that way you can see what's in front of you. A lot of platformers do that, you know. But yeah, I'll get to that. So, anyways, Devlog 1, I've got the attacking working, and it does work with characters. Um, Let me know what you think. You know, I'm not an artist, and so I'm really stuck with the sprite sheet that I have for this particular character. If I had better art, it would be easier to make better animations. And I'm really considering going into bone animations because I have all the separate parts of the character, and I could easily animate it with the bone system, and it might be a lot better. Just a lot more work. So, all right, guys, have a nice day, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next, dev vlog.